Mundi is bringing their multicultural show to the intimate confines of Auckland's Ponsonby Social Club on November 15th. Here is flautist, vocalist, and dancer Tamara Smith to tell us who's in the band and what they will play.
Yeah, so we've got myself on flutes, vocals, and percussion.
Okay.
And Mike Story, who plays sometimes with the CSO on electric bass. My Brazilian friend Ricardo on drums and percussion, and Chris Dabonet on guitar.
All right. And what are we going to hear? What have you got prepared for us?
I've got an exciting array of compositions that are a blend of a kind of Celtic, Afro, Latin, Brazilian infused. Just super joyful and interesting. I'm kind of, I guess, in a way, as a flute player, a little bit like trying to think of how to describe it. I'm kind of like a storyteller almost in a way, bringing people together and trying to bring us all together in this sort of joyous, dancey way, with all this kind of interesting. I've got sort of interesting flutes that I keep getting. So
let's see, yeah,
Mayan Temple Flute and alto flute, and I can give you a wee demo if you want.
Yes, please. Yes, of course.
It's always the hardest thing is describing what you're going to get, but people can't stop dancing to it, and it's very interactive. I like to do some call and response, and it's about sharing sort of the joy and the stories of our interaction with the earth. So there's like a song called Cheeky Monkey that people like dancing to,
right?
Which is about monkeys from a National Geographic article, monkeys who descended from palm trees and scaled back cocktails at a 5-star resort, and just sort of like I like to kind of capture sort of some funny little vignettes, through the music, and so there's different songs like that, and just sort of kind of weaving voice and flute and drums through the music. If that kind of captures a little bit of what I do.
Okay. So you mentioned a wide variety of music from a wide variety of places around the earth. Is it easy to meld them, or does it take some thought and effort, or how do they come together?
Yeah, I think it's been an amalgamation of years of I've been doing playing with Mundi for many years.
Right.
And traveled the world, and I think it's kind of like one of those things where sometimes you go through phases where you might copy a style just to learn it, but I'm at that phase in my career where I find it so I'm not actually consciously thinking about these styles. It's an amalgamation of all those things that just naturally want to come out of me. So I'm not sitting down going, oh, I'm going to make a Brazilian style piece. It's just those are the flavors that seem to want to come out when I play. And obviously having a Brazilian drummer, he's got his own take on stuff too, which helps to feed it. Yep. And a lot of it was about just how the drums and the flutes are the sort of the most ancient instruments that the first instrument that humans created. And I kind of like that in this time of technology and where are we heading with technology, to just bring it right back to here are these two instruments that we haven't changed that much physiologically from where our ancestors, and so I like to bring it back to that place.
Right.
Here we are at the spot together, sharing the space, and how can we all connect?
Yes. Well, it's nice to work with something that doesn't run down, the battery power doesn't run down. You don't have to have the right connector, or you can shut it off and turn it on again and hope it works.
Yeah. You look like you've got a great collection of records behind you, which is so
I have a few, yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, because that's one of my struggles, is trying to, with all the technology, sometimes it's kind of almost bewildering about where do you look. Do you know what I mean? To find things.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And it changes every day.
Yeah. But here's a little demo of the old
let's hear it. That's better.
Yeah.
Very- So what exactly is that thing called?
Called a Mayan Temple Flute,
Okay, Mayan
yeah,
Temple Flute.
which is a design, an ancient design from about 3,000 years ago from South America.
Yeah.
Originally, it was in clay, but yeah, I've used a man from Southern Cross Flutes who created it out of this is out of Coldy, the mouthpiece, and cedar, the main part. So yeah, I made it special. It was made specially for me, which feels very special when it
It
comes
is.
in the post. You know? Yeah.
Good. How many
Yeah.
different instruments do you play during these performances?
Uh, four different flutes, djembe, African drum. I sing and just yeah, and I dance. So we do some
Oh,
live dancing.
okay.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes we teach the crowd some dance moves to go with the piece. So yeah, so that's kind of what I get up to.
All right. All right. And were you involved with some kind of choir collaboration in Christchurch recently?
Yeah, so pub choir has
Yep.
taken the world by storm, and
What
so
is that?
I was pub choir. It started off where the lady who organizes it, I think she just started in a pub and taught maybe 80 people. It started with 80 people. She
Right.
taught them like a song, and it's got so huge. They were really good at like filming each one to build up the sort of momentum. And so I got asked, Astrid is the name, could I come in and do some percussion with, I can't remember what the song was now, but it's a, well-known song, and the whole of the town hall was filled, and she gets, the bass singers there, and she gets the soprano there. And so, yeah, so I got to play along with a song, and it was lots of fun.
The reason I ask is I joined a choir this year, the Stimming Choir, and we're doing a big
Yeah.
concert the day before your show on the
Oh,
14th
sweet.
at the Auckland Town Hall.
Oh,
So,
that'll be amazing. Oh, cool.
and we do all songs from the 90s. So it's like Radiohead and Queens of the Stone Age and Nirvana and stuff like that.
Oh, some goodies. I'd like to hear that in the choir. Who arranges the choir format? Who does all the
It's
arranging?
Robin Kelly. I don't know if you know who he is.
Okay.
And he's very
No.
good. And we got like guest appearances like Troy Kingy singing with us and Jasmine Mary and people like that. So
Oh, that'll be amazing.
it will
Yeah,
be.
it's good fun, isn't it? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
amazing to hear all the voices.
Yep.
Um, yeah, coming
Yes.
back at you. Yeah.
Yes. So I was just wondering, I saw you done a
Yeah.
choir thing and I think maybe it's just everything. It sounds like it's just everybody's doing it these days. So it's very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Now you also released a single back in May. Was it Busker's Flute Jam or something like that?
Yeah. Well, I got given, there's this blind busker called Calvin that used to be outside Valentine's here in the Cashel Mall.
Right.
And when he passed away, I was gifted one of his little flutes, which is also it's smaller, it's a little double-barreled flute like this one, where you,
Right.
um, and yeah, I just sort of played this flute, and it just felt great, and we made this little song called Busker, which I call Busker's Flute Jam in his honor.
Right.
He was really into all things South American, and yeah, he was a great balladeer, and a great character. And so I just wanted to do a song that was sort of the resilience and keep going, doing his music.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And do you have other things recording? Because I know you've got a few albums that have been released over the years.
Yeah, so we've just been in the studio a few weekends ago recording a new album called The Windless Moon.
Okay.
And that's one of the songs that you'll hear lots of the songs from the album to be released.
Cool.
So that's kind of like just ode to planet Earth and how the wind and all the parts that we sometimes take for granted. This is like this special place.
Right.
And releasing a tune called The Pied Piper in a month or two.
Right.
And then I just had this interesting project where I had a piece called Sun God. It's kind of Mundi because it's me, but I just been filming that with some people to make us a music video. So with some dance and managed to, despite all the crazy weather, get a beautiful sunrise and a beautiful sunset. So
Good on you.
yeah, I was like, woo.
Yeah, you never know. Well, the thing about the weather is if you don't like it, just wait a minute, it's going to change. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
So no,
crazy.
I mean, it's been a really positive year. I mean, the trio, which you were talking about, toured with Arts on Tour for 20 dates all around regional New Zealand
Right,
in February this year.
right.
So yeah, so it's been lots of cool projects, and it's, yeah, we're going to be looking forward to playing in Auckland.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Ponsonby Social Club. So
All right. And do you have other things, performances scheduled after that? Or are you taking it off
no,
for the holidays?
that's a one-off.
Right.
But this weekend, if anyone is around, I'm heading up to Colville
Uh-huh.
in the Coromandel. There's a little festival there, Colville Music Festival, and playing there. I was asked to come play, so we're flying up. And then if anyone's in Nelson, we're playing at the Mass Carnival next weekend as part of the Arts Festival.
Yep.
So yeah, so there's a few little exciting, interesting things along the way before we hit Ponsonby Social Club.
Good on you. And when do you see the album being released?
Well, very in-house. My brother, Tyson Smith, who you may have come across his stuff. He used to guitar for Holly Smith, and
Right, right.
yeah, yeah, he is also amazing. Like he produced my In the Blink of an Eye album.
Right.
Sorry, Pale Blot album. Got a great ear, a great concept. So he's working on the mixing for me. So yeah, I'll just have to do some make some extra yummy cakes or something just to keep the
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's wise move. The world runs on cake. Well, for me, it's donuts. I just moved into a bakery next door. There's a bakery next door to them. And,
oh, really?
And being American, I grew up having donuts for everything. So yeah, it can be a dangerous situation. So yeah, well yeah, bring on the cakes. Well, that means the sooner the better with the new record. And so, all right, so it's just about less than a month away for this gig at the Ponsonby Social Club. So it's pretty exciting. All right, do you have to do much rehearsal, or is it more of a spontaneous thing, or how
Yeah,
much work do you have to do?
I mean, I think with the next few weeks, it'll be nice to play again as a full band,
Right.
and yeah, and then yeah, we just had a rehearsal, and it's just like, after musicians, it looks all glorious, but there's a lot of admin behind the scenes, so it's so nice when you suddenly get together again. I remember I was just sort of like connecting to my flutes. It's like, oh, that's right, this is who I am, like just really enjoying. So yeah, by the time we get into Auckland, it'll be super fun, and I'm also really looking forward to connecting, with Bobby, who I've never met in person, who runs Ponsonby Social Club.
Yep.
But just those things of like actually getting to meet people, and there's also I've got to say their name properly, Kra Kota Kra, which is an African drum ensemble that are going to open for us.
Cool.
And so yeah, so it's going to be lots of fun, and it's a nice chance just to meet lots of new people and have a good boogie.
If you enjoyed this episode of the 13th Floor's Music Talk series, please be sure to subscribe to the website or to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook or Instagram, and wherever you find your podcasts. There's a whole lot more to discover.